Fired up Diamondbacks baseball back on 12 News tonight. The D-backs back to work after the All-Star break in the thick of the playoff race. They welcome the Cardinals to town tonight. First pitch is at 6:40. And joining us right now is D-backs manager Torey Louvullo. Torey, it's good to see you.
Always my pleasure, you guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, your ball club is right in the middle of this, man. What's it like to get back to work? The guys seem to understand the assignment, to put it simply.
And I think experience brings us to that point, right? We haven't played our best baseball. I don't think there was any panic. They knew if we got on a little bit of a run, we could make some noise in this thing. And I'm glad it happened when it did. We got to enjoy the break, and we knew where we stood. We swept the Dodgers in a very tough environment, a very good baseball team. And I think this team is hungry. They're ready to go.
How important would it be to start off hot and create some separation in the standings?
Yeah, trust me, it's not good for anybody's health, right? When you're doing what we've done over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
It just seems to be the way it goes here. I can't explain it. We have winning players that love to go out and compete and do their job at a very high level. But, yeah, to get a little separation would be great. But I think there's just too many good baseball teams to say that it's going to happen at this point in time. The Dodgers being 11.5 games up is nothing that I'm sure they thought about or they designed, but they earned it. And I think at the end of the day, we've got to earn that. So whatever we do every single day, I want us to play hard, play right, and earn where we are in the standings.
Torey, what'd you tell the guys coming back to work? Do you give them a speech, or do they just kind of they know?
No, I got them together in L.A. in the clubhouse after we celebrated, and it was good. You know, they have a really nice celebration. They turned down the lights, the music's bumping. I told them, let's turn it down, and I want to say something that's on my mind. And it was meaningful to me, so I wanted it to be meaningful for them that we did a very good thing in sweeping the Dodgers. We are a good baseball team, and whether they like it or not, we are in the middle of this, and we've earned that. And my expectation or standard is that we're going to come back on Friday against St. Louis Cardinals and be as ready as we possibly can and not worry about any of the nonsense that surrounds a baseball team during a baseball season. Take care of us, take care of today, and we're going to be fine.
Do you have some injury updates for us? Anything on Zach, Tommy, anybody else?
Tommy, we put on the IL today. Unfortunately, he's got a right, I don't even know what it means, AC joint sprain.
Shoulder?
Yeah, it's up in his shoulder.
Yeah,
something up there. A little uncomfortable. The range of motion, all the things he needs to do to be a baseball player weren't fluid and easy for him. Zach is going to get a second opinion on Monday from a doctor that sees a lot of professional athletes and get a diagnosis. We're hoping it's going to be as fast a turnaround as possible. We need Zach Gallen. He's carried this organization at different points in time on his shoulder, so we're going to wait for him. We're going to get him healthy and get him back out there as soon as possible.
Got a lot of injuries you're fighting through right now.
Yeah, we have.
Is that tough? I mean,
it is
like
tough.
The list is long.
Yeah. We've got Corbin Burns, Zach Gallen, Michael Soroka, and Ryan Nelson, 4 of our horses on the IL. And it's nothing you ever predict nor you want to walk through, but the understudies are getting some opportunities, and it's their time to step up. And it would be nice if we got 30-plus starts from 5 starters and they remained healthy all year long, but that just wasn't in the cards for us this year.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Geraldo Perdomo bobblehead night.
Yeah.
I asked you what your reaction was to hearing about the chatter on social media with Domo's hand being in a wrap.
Yeah.
You cleared that up, and I'm also curious as the follow-up is, have you heard from Archie Bradley within the last 24 hours?
Surprisingly, no.
What?
Surprisingly, no.
Popped up in the clubhouse?
No, Arch is so good. I text with him every now and then. I think a while back he said he'd maybe come by to see Descalso and John Jay, former teammates of his. So he might pop in this series. I don't know. But, the Archie Bradley rule is a real thing because I don't want to have to answer to what you're doing in your personal life. Like, you shouldn't have to answer for me what I'm doing in my personal life.
Sure.
Like, my time is my time away from the field. Your time is your time. So, but when I got to start talking about things that you're doing in situations when you hit send and people are able to see things that I've got to address, it's gone too far.
Yeah, that's kind of the other side of being so accessible to fans and being a younger player on these apps.
And I don't mind that. I love that. I love their I'm 60. I don't have any social media. And thank God, right? I don't have any social media. I know, but I think at the end of the day, they are promoting themselves and promoting the Arizona Diamondbacks, and that's just socially what people do. Yeah. I never would understand that, nor do I ever want to, but I would never stop them from being themselves.
But just if your hand is wrapped, don't.
That's what I told him. I said, you got to be smart. He's like, not that many people I thought were watching. I'm like, first of all, they watch. And he goes, why do they care? I'm like, they care.
Geraldo Perdomo. Domo.
Yeah.
Torey, real quick, just tonight, Cardinals, what do you expect?
Yeah, they're an athletic team. We beat them 2 out of 3. We know what they're capable of doing. We've got to be spot on. We can't make errors. We can't put people on via base on balls. They've got a monster in their lineup in their right fielder Walker. He won the home run hitting contest. We got to eliminate him coming up to bat with runners on. If we do that, we should be just fine.
There we go. Torey Louvullo, the skipper. Nice shirt, by the way.
Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, nothing but love for you guys. Yeah.
Mark Caribe, back to you.